Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Keena with the Jefferson Property Group, powered by NB Elite Realty. Well, today is Tuesday tea. So this evening, I didn't get on this morning, but I didn't forget about you. This evening, I brewed up some artichoke tea. So I don't have anything in it. I like my tea kind of basic, nothing blended unless it's a chai tea, because I like chai lattes. But anywho, today we're going to talk about Control, Alt, and Delete. So today, when I was at work, one of the operating systems I was using, I believe it was Word, got stuck, it froze up. So I went and I pressed Control, Alt to Delete. So, of course, you go through the scenario of, how can I get this from my software from being frozen so I can move on to the next step with work. Well, it hit me. I mean, we're in this situation across the world with the COVID-19. We're all at home. I believe it's a reset. So let's talk about Control, Alt, and Delete. So what I want to talk to you about real briefly is that, we don't have control of what's going on. All we could do is control what we can, what we're presented with, and make the best out of it. So don't get fret. Don't get disappointed. Just take it stride by stride. Don't go stir crazy. If you do, there's a lot of things on YouTube, a lot of gurus that are really good on helping you calm the mind and with mindfulness. So that's the first thing. Control, that we are only in control of what we can manage and what we cannot. And in this situation right now, we're out of control. I mean, not we are out of control, but we're not in control of what's going on. So we have to then alternate how we think, alternate the processes we have in place, alternate how we think, okay? So we don't have control, so how can we alternate our mind? How can we become the better version of ourselves once we are able to go back to our normal day-to-day routine, okay? So last but not least is delete. So that's delete and start cutting away all this stuff that have not served us in the last coming weeks, months, and the previous years. It's time to cut it away. Those goals, those plans, those admirations and visions that you had for yourself, let's go ahead and start implementing those. So Control, Alt, to Delete. That's control what we have control over. We cannot, those things that we don't have control over, we're going to alternate our mindset, alternate how we look at those situations, at those problems, and we're going to delete it out of our life. We're going to delete our mindset. We're going to delete those things that are not serving us, and we're going to implement and become a better and a new person when we get out of this stay-at-home order. I hope that helped. Okay? Yay, my tea. But most importantly, if you're not an essential worker, I know it's hard. I know we could go stir crazy sitting in the house, but try our best to sit at home. I'm gonna try and find some activities or some things I could post or to provide to you guys while we're in this stay-at-home order to keep our self busy, active. I love how the celebrities and the gurus are posting on Instagram, giving us free concerts, giving us free classes, and all that good stuff. So stay connected. If you're not on Instagram, you may want to connect. I like all the not the referrals, but the references or the recommendations we're getting from Netflix of what movies to watch. Pick up that book that you haven't read in a while, and that's just engage, get connected. I have friends who have groups called the Connected Community, and you may want to plug in with them and get connected with those gurus. But last but not least, I am Keena, the realtor, and I hope I'm bringing you valuable information. Until next Tuesday.